Person A grew up with nothing. Person B grew up with nothing. Are they in the same shoes? The answer is no, because one may have grown up that way, but he didn't care. He didn't have certain things he wanted in life. So when he grew up, it was nothing to him. He didn't miss out. Person B loved certain things and wanted certain things, but he missed out on them. He couldn't have them. So they are not in the same shoes. If you grow up, like for example, some people will say, I've never cared about this particular thing, or I never desired this particular thing, and so they grow up, and even though they may not have had it, or they may have had some of it, or it's not important to them, so they don't feel like they have missed out on that thing. But if someone wanted something so much and loved something and didn't get it, then that person grows up and would have missed out. He feels he missed out on that particular thing. So it's not the same. People are different, and you can't just look at the outside of a person's life and then judge based on that. You have to know what's in their heart, what's in their mind, what are their desires in life, and why they have these desires. What is causing them to want these things, and so yeah, people are different, and you can't just look from the outside and try to model that person using a black box kind of or a closed box system with inputs and outputs, and treat every box the same. They are different people, and so you can't just judge someone like that. You have to know them, and according to that, you have to then be able to make a righteous judgment. Jesus said, "Judge with righteous judgment." So one thing that this affects is the law of the land, for example, and that's there is an aspect where what I'm saying is happening, and that's the aspect of having a judge or a jury in a case. If it was just a closed box kind of law system, you wouldn't need to have human intervention. You can just model the whole system using a systematic procedural coding system that doesn't take into account the intricacies and nuances of a person's life, and look at all the angles of why what's happened and all that. And and that's why there are different measures of punishment when someone is guilty of something or is shown to be guilty. However, the system is still inherently flawed, because there are certain policies and laws that are explicitly stated, and yet those laws are they are explicitly stated. So if in a court of law they have been shown to be breached by someone, then regardless of evidence, regardless of this or that, a decision gets made usually, or in most cases, a decision gets made based on that particular policy that was breached or law that was broken. So just I wanted to share this bit of insight and why the system needs to be changed with that regard. And yeah, just in general, when you're looking at someone's life, you can't just say, oh, look, this person, he grew up this way and he haven't had these things, and this person also grew up this way and he haven't had these things or certain things, and you can't just say, ah, they're equal. No, they're not equal, because everyone is different. Everyone's heart is different, their desires are different, why they have these things in their heart, it's not simple black and white. I forgot to mention the context why I'm sharing all this, and it's because of one thing that I feel I've missed out on in life, and I'm not happy about that, but it's there is a plan for it. But anyway, what I missed out on is that growing up, all my teenage years, even from the start of my teenage years and upward, I've always liked girls, and I've always liked. I just loved the smile of a girl and the company of a girl, but because of many different things, shyness, this, that, whatever, and why I'm shy, all that is a different story. But yeah, I missed out on engaging and living my life as a boy, enjoying that presence of a woman or a girl in my life growing up. So there's so much, most of my years, most of my adult years, from the beginning of my teenage years, I haven't had that. I may have had glimpses here or there, moments here or there, just like giving someone a drop of water when they're so thirsty, and then you don't get it again, and it sucks. And so what I was sharing is that, for example, someone who haven't had or tried something ever, they don't know if it's good or not good to them, because they haven't tried it. They haven't even tasted anything of it. So if they miss out or they haven't had it in life, they don't feel that they've missed out, because they haven't tasted the sweetness of something. But if you desired something, like me, for example, desiring to be in the company of a beautiful girl, to feel like I'm desired and I can make her happy, and we can have laughs together and do life together and all that. Yeah, I like girls, and that's the only thing that I asked Jesus when he called me. In 2012. That's the only thing I asked him. What about women? Because they're the only thing, like they make me happy, like when I'm in the presence of a beautiful girl and just enjoying that company. Anyway, yeah, so someone who hasn't this is just an example, but like you can think about many other things, going to a nice restaurant or living in a nice house or this or that or that. If you've never tried something, you don't feel like you've or tasted the sweetness of something, even a little bit, you don't feel like you've missed out on it, because you don't know any better. Your life is your life. But if you have even a tiny bit and you enjoyed that the taste of that thing, and you haven't had it in your life, just like drops here or there, then you feel like you've missed out, and then you're looking around around your surroundings and seeing all these people enjoying these things you are missing out on or have missed out on, and it hurts you, because like why me, like why am I not getting any of that, like something you love but you're not able to have it for whatever reason, and I know the reasons, but that's a different story. But yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same.